Hi, it's Jamie, and today I decided to talk about pen pals. Well, I have two stories about pen pals. In 6th grade, my teacher had this thing set up where teachers from different schools around the world could ask which of their students wanted a pen pal, and they would kind of trade students. So my class all signed up for a pen pal from different countries, and back then I was obsessed with Italy as a country. Everything about Italy, I loved it. So I obviously decided that I wanted my pen pal to be from Italy. So the teacher collected all of these different countries and different places where we wanted our pen pals to be from. A few weeks later, the company sends back names and addresses of the students from these different countries to give to us. So I got a name back from a girl in Italy. Our assignment was to write them a letter, and hopefully we would get a letter back from them. My letter went something like along the lines of, "Hi, I'm Jamie, I'm from America. I have a cat and a dog," because I had a cat and a dog at the time, and then I put the pets' names, and then it was, what do you like? Do you play sports? And just random questions like that. It was basic information about me, and I sent it to her. And every single day we went into class, I was so excited and ready to get a letter back from this girl, because I was so curious as to what life was like in Italy, because some of my ancestors came from there. So I waited and waited and waited, and I think out of that entire class, only 1 or 2 people got any response back from their pen pal. That was a pen pal fail. And as far as I know, no one's kept up writing with their pen pal. And I was really, really disappointed. I was at least hoping one of my friends would get a response from their pen pal, but they never did. I still didn't give up hope that maybe one day I'd find a pen pal. So as the years went by, I think it was 4.5, maybe 5 years, because I was either a sophomore or junior in high school, and I was going on YouTube like I usually do on my other account, which is I Love Music 10496, and I was just kind of going through songs because I still really like to listen to different songs on YouTube. It's my way of relaxing, and it's a hobby of mine. Well, I clicked on the lyrics for the song Miley Cyrus's Party in the USA, and I was scrolling through the comments and listening to the song, and I saw that people were commenting different countries that they were from. So they would put, "This comment is from," and then whatever country they were from. And so I decided, just randomly, I don't know why I did this, to put "this comment is a comment," just to be smart, because I was bored that day and I didn't have anything to do. I get a reply back from this account called Callie Rose, and her response to my comment was, "Well done, I will have cookies sent to you." And for those of you that don't know me, I'm a huge food person. Cookies especially, desserts of any kind really. And so I thought this was actually a really cool response to my comment, so I kept talking to this girl. Our conversation kind of led to that she was from England, and then I told her I was from America, and we just kept having this conversation on, ironically, this Party in the USA Miley Cyrus lyric video. The entire time we're talking, I'm thinking maybe I could possibly have a pen pal and become friends with this girl. But because it is the internet, anyone can just go on and pretend to be someone they're not. So I didn't want to give this person my Facebook account or anything like that, which is a ton of personal information all at once. After talking back and forth up under this video for a while, the next step was to move to the Messenger part of YouTube. YouTube used to do this thing where you could send private messages. I know you still can now, but it's not as simple as it used to be. So we would send messages back and forth, and we did this for at least half of a year. So after getting to know this girl and finding out her name was Muzna, I decided that it was okay when she asked that I could give her my Facebook page. This girl added me on Facebook, and she was exactly who she said she was, and still is. So Muzna and I then start messaging on Facebook and liking each other's pictures and finding out other things about our lives. And whenever Muzna recommended Skype, I didn't have a Skype at that time, but I decided, why not? I've been talking to her for at least, I think it was, by that point it was a year or a year and a half. We were starting to really become close, Skype would be a great way to hear her voice and actually see her. First Skype, she did not have a camera on her phone. And I had a web camera on my laptop. It's actually the same laptop that I still have now. She could see me, but I couldn't see her. And so, but I could still hear her voice. After our first Skype, we continued talking on Facebook, and as the years went by, she got a new phone with a web camera, and it was really amazing to actually be able to see her for the first time and talk to her as if it were almost in real time. The buffering thing was still a problem. It was like we were sitting right across from each other, minus the buffering, of course. The last time we Skyped was in September, this past September, and she got a new laptop with a better web camera than mine. So whenever we Skyped, it was like we were sitting right across from each other. There wasn't hardly any buffering at all. So Muzna and I have been friends for 3 years now, and for the past year or so, we've actually been sending each other birthday gifts. We are hoping one day we will get to meet each other. It feels like we've known each other for more than 3 years. That's why I keep having to sit here and calculate up years and try and figure out when we met and everything like that. Everything that's going on in my life, she knows about it. It's like she's been here the entire time. And it's like I can just walk to her house whenever I want. But in reality, there's an entire ocean between us. And a 5-hour time difference. Even though the first pen pal didn't work out, I'm glad that I didn't stop hoping that maybe one day I'd be able to become friends with someone from a different country, because that is one of the best things you can do. It opens your eyes to so many different things that you may have never known about another country before. There's no way I could figure out half the stuff she's told me. Sure, you can Google it, but you have no idea if those things are even true or not. And I plan on studying abroad in England, and hopefully I can arrange it to where I can do my studying, and then after that's over, maybe I'll try to stay in England for a week or two longer and be able to hang out with her and see what her country is. I hope you guys enjoyed learning about my pen pals. In reality, only one of them worked out, so pen pal. See you in my next video. Bye! In sixth grade, my teacher had this, after filming this video, I realized that my voice might sound a little bit different. It's because my allergies are acting up. I woke up yesterday morning with mucus coming out of my eyes, and I think there's still some there. So that's why my voice sounds a little bit different. Don't put a picture in there. This is just going to stay up as punishment to myself. If not, this is going in the bloopers.